being in Israel and deciding that I wanted to find out if I should really commit to being a writer. I sent an article that I had written about the Galapagos to see whether I should take it seriously and commit to writing. And they all said, yes, go for it. You write in a fresh way. The first book that I wrote came as a result of moving to Israel, and so it turned into a book called Love Story in Mediterranean Israel. Said to my granddaughter that I would take her to France. We stumbled on where Van Gogh had died, and then to see her reaction to this, it was very emotional, and I began realizing this is a story, and that turned into Travels with Van Gogh and the Impressionists. I came into Life Lab, which is a program within Miami-Dade. It was an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful because, again, that was the impetus that allowed me to go and write books when I hadn't studied in a formal way. I would like to thank my mother for sitting on the edge of my bed and reading me fairy tales. I think people don't realize how important fairy tales are, but when Albert Einstein says, if you want your child to be smart, read them fairy tales. If you want your child to be a genius, read them more fairy tales. And so I gave that card to my mother to let her know that she really did something that she did instinctively out of joy and love, not realizing she was doing something so big.
When I was 14 years old, I was a gopher. I would run to get batidos de mamey if I needed to. And one day, the owner of the station stops me in the hallway and he says to me, I've seen you a lot. Who are you? And I said, my name is Jorge Plasencia and I'm an intern. He goes, but you work a lot here. And I said, yeah. And he goes, we should be paying you. That's how it started. I started very young, from the bottom up. I know, the industry inside out because I've worked it, from events to concerts to promotions, you name it. What was always in my plans since I was a little kid was having my own business. So what I'm doing today, this was always the end goal. How I was gonna get here, I don't know. So while I was at Univision, nights, weekends, we started creating what is Republica. I wanted to create a new type of agency, an agency that could really bring together the different things that I had done in my life, which was branding, advertising, marketing, communication, public relations, entertainment. I want to bring that all together. A painter has an empty canvas and can kind of do anything he or she wants with it. Gives you the opportunity to do whatever you want with your life. Because many kids get there not knowing what they want to do. But Miami-Dade gives you the opportunity. And having traveled the country, having been to other universities, having been to other colleges, I think it could stand next to any major national institution in this country. I would say my mom and dad have been essential to who I am. I mean, my mom is a remarkable human being, and she instilled in me, being very frugal because she lost it all leaving Cuba. My father would always tell me, "Tú por la línea recta y que caigan rayos y centellas." I feel his presence, I feel his energy, and I feel like, like he's there helping me and carrying me throughout this.
Have you ever had a dream that you were so sure was real?
I will never forget that. I was taking I think it was a microbiology course. So the professor was asking everyone what they wanted to do. When he got to me, I said, I want to go to medical school. And And then he looked at me and then he smiled with a very sarcastic smile. And then he said, man, first of all, I don't think you're gonna make it. That sparked a fire in me because I'm the type of person you don't want to challenge. You go to Haiti, there is no way that you will go just once. People that we take care of, they've never seen a doctor in their entire life. And they're just walking around. They're pretty much a time bomb. How can you just walk away from that and pretend it's not happening? We created the foundation called Healthcare Foundation for Haiti. We started going to Haiti and with medications, and I cannot see myself without getting this foundation in place, for a long time to come. When I decided to go to Miami-Dade, it was like the whole horizon just opened. Actually, I felt lost. But the only thing that I know is that I aspired to become something, but I just didn't know how it would happen. And Miami-Dade provided that opportunity for me. My mother, she made it possible for us to be what we are today. Encourages us to do positive things. Although she didn't have anything, but everything we needed, she tried her best. When she came here to this country, she worked 2 jobs, always. I really don't have any words or any attribute, to really describe her because she's just an incredible person.
A dream is a wish your heart makes. Have faith in your dreams. If you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
Over the last 8 years, I've been the president of the Florida Regional Minority Business Council, where I work with minority businesses as well. I work with Hispanics, Asians, African Americans, and Native Americans, and I help them to do business with corporate America, governmental and educational institutions. I want to say it was probably with the Black Business Association, where there were many African American companies, Black-owned businesses that had never done business internationally. We put together an international trade program. After a year, the firms did $1.3 million of business. They took trade missions to Africa, Central America, and the Caribbean. That's probably what I'm most proud of. Had wonderful English teachers, the arts program, the journalism program, the book fair. That was another major memory for me being a student there. I attended Miami-Dade College. My 2 sisters attended, and I have a sister that's attending Miami-Dade College now, so 3 of us out of 4 children. So Miami-Dade College has played an important role in our family. I feel so blessed. First, for my parents having the foresight to come to America and bringing the children with them. I went back to Haiti at the age of 25, and I had not been back in 20 years, and I saw the poverty firsthand. It made me realize how fortunate I was to have the opportunity to come to America, to be educated at an institution like Miami-Dade College, and how lucky and blessed I am.